This program is proudly brought to you by the VAFA Live Official app. With live scores, team stats, player stats and much more. Everything you need for the VAFA in the palm of your hand. Download it from the App Store or Google Play now.
Good afternoon everyone, this is Aditya from Complete Sports Management. We are here at Trinity Oval where the match ended between Trinity and Marcellin, with Trinity winning 34-8. So I'm here with Coach Steve and the player Isabel. So Steve, how do you think the game went for you today?
It's a tough game, wasn't it? It was physical from the start. We knew they would come hard at us. They were missing a couple of pretty key players that have gone overseas or gone to Darwin, which sort of helped our matchups a bit. I thought we were a bit messy early, but then once we were able to get a bit of space and spread, I thought we started to play a better brand of footy.
So actually it started raining right when the game started, which made it like a raw, congested footy. So what do you think you wanted to do so that you get free and get more of the ball? Because Marcellin dominated the first quarter a bit. They didn't allow you to get out of your defensive half.
Yeah, look, Izzy will tell you more that I think around that early stoppages, we just couldn't win the footy. You know, they were better at it and harder at it, and we watched a bit, and then we adjusted after quarter time. I thought after quarter time we played good. Yeah.
So what do you think, like your coach is saying about, what do you think changed from, what do you try to do in the field, like inside, to change things?
I think I agree with Moores in the first quarter. I think the aim was just to get the footy to the ground, and we were playing their game, but once we got running and got spread, we started to play our game and we started to adjust a bit better and winning more of the footy, which is good.
Steve, so you changed something changed in the fourth quarter and you kicked 4 goals. So what do you think you try to change? Because until then the game was pretty close. It was a point difference between both of you all. So what do you try to change from there?
Look, we've been sort of frustrated with the way we've been playing the last couple of weeks, and I think at 3/4 time we've made a real focus on getting some spread and get some run off, and I thought we were able to use our targets. We lowered our eyes a bit, and we played a much better brand of footy. It wasn't just contest after contest, which was good. Our mids played well after that, I thought. Yeah.
So Isabel, like you won the Rising Star Award early in the season, so and generally, how did you think your season's been going so far?
I think at the start it was really good. I feel like I've dropped off a bit, but I just got to get my head over the footy a bit more and have a bit more confidence in myself, and hopefully get back up to that level of Rising Star, I guess.
That's great to know. So Steve, next week Melbourne before you go into the bye. So what are your plans? What do you think?
We're looking forward to the Sunday game. We're a bit sore, to be honest, so we're looking forward to the break. So we're at Melbourne Uni, which will be tough at Melbourne Uni, and we hope to get a few back for next week. So it will help us. The Resi's had a good win today, so the place is feeling really good. We've got a good vibe around the place, and we're having lots of fun, which is good. Yeah.
That's great to know. Thanks, Steve. Thanks, Isabel. That's it from me. Over to Akhil, who's with the coach of Marcellin.
Thanks, Aditya. We have here the coach of Marcellin, Luke, and Rita with us. Luke, that was a tough match. What do you think about the game?
Yeah, really hard fought. Obviously, slippery conditions out there. So, it was a lot of contested footy. Thought we fought out really well. A few injuries, that sort of stuff meant we were a bit short-staffed by the end of it. But, well fought game from both teams, I thought. Yeah.
I thought the scoreline of 34 to 9 at the end doesn't really tell you how the game went, because until the first 3 quarters it was really tight between both the teams, and in the last quarter it could have gone either way.
Yeah.
What do you think? Was the difference at the end?
Oh, look, I think they ran the game out really well. Again, like you said, it was really close. Even sort of halfway through that last quarter, I think there was a goal, the difference. But yeah, they had a bit more legs in us by the end of the game, and took a few marks and took advantage of a few scoring opportunities late. But yeah, I'm really proud of the way our girls went today and sort of fought it out and really particularly with a couple of the injuries we had, we're a bit short-staffed, but I thought they fought it out well.
Yeah, so you got injuries for Steph Bridge and Olivia Getson.
Yes.
Is there any news on that?
Look, we don't know. It's they'll hopefully not too bad. We'll wait for them to talk to the medical staff and all that sort of stuff. I'm not a doctor, so I don't know, but hopefully they're right for next week.
Yeah. Rita, the conditions were pretty bad today for playing. It was raining, and it was very muddy, and it was difficult to keep the ball with us. Do you think that made the difference in the middle?
Yeah, look, I think both teams had to play in those conditions. So I think Trinity is a great tough side. There's a reason they're on top of the ladder. Yeah, like you said, it's a shame that the scoreline reflected a larger margin than what the game depicted for most of the match. 3 quarters, it was pretty tight there. So a bit of a shame that we let them run over us for the last quarter. But we'll get a few more players back next week and hopefully come out firing against St. Kevin's.
You got 4 games left in the season, and obviously look to get into the playoffs. Personally, where do you think you're looking your performance, and where do you want to see yourself improve?
Yeah, look, I think it's all about the team for us at Marcellin. So just regrouping after today's performance and coming out firing. We'll go to training a couple times this week, work on a few key focuses for the group, and then hopefully get the win next week.
Next week you're playing Scobbs at home. That's again an important match because they've been one of the better teams in the league. So any preparations for that?
Oh, look, it's as always, it's our focus on what we can do better. It's a big cluster of teams in the comp at the moment, all on pretty similar points. So obviously an important game for the season. But we'll, like Rita said, we'll get to work at training and do the work, and make sure we're ready to go for next week.
Thank you, Luke. Thank you, Rita. That's it from us here at Complete Sport Management, where Trinity has beaten Marcellin with a score of 34-9. Thank you guys, and see you all next week.
This has been another Complete Sports Management production.